Sagittarius, welcome to your just-in-time tarot reading. Now, if you're watching this, Saggy, trust there's a message here for you. Now, whether you are a regular viewer or this has popped up in your feed, welcome. Trust there is something here for you. Now, that could be the whole message just really powerfully going, whoa, that aligned. Sometimes it can just be that one piece that you was like, you know what, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Trust that feeling. Okay, so first card out, I like to frame up with a couple of oracle cards, Sagittarius. I've pulled the Meditate and Contemplate card. Now for me, this is usually take a pause, take a moment. There might be more information that is going to come through to you, more clarity, more insight before you make a big decision or make a big move. It's basically, don't rush into it. Take a bit of a time to reflect on the bigger picture here, okay? Let's keep going and see what this might pertain to. I've got the Dreamgate Oracle here, and I am pulling, it's a bit more of an ethereal deck, but I'm really enjoying this one. Duality, paradigm shift, equilibrium, balance, and temperance. Interesting. Duality, you might be in two minds about something here, right? And or maybe you had thought you'd made up your mind about something, but maybe, you know, there might be somebody in your environment that has opinions, right? You are being asked to take a bit more time because there could be a shift, a change, or an opinion that does bring some valuable insight. Temperance, just that little nod to the temperance energy, is a little bit of divine orchestration. And for me, it talks about timing, and it's usually an almost but not quite timing. Right? So don't rush into anything, because temperance talks about the balance, the right conditions, the right ingredients going together for a real like hot spot, a real sweet spot. So it's not quite the right time to act is what I'm getting, because there might be something better coming along, or, you know, there might be some insight that is going to change the direction, action, or communication in some way. All right, I'm working with the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot from Alchemy Art. I'll link that down below for you if you would like to grab one of these. It is a beautiful tarot deck, and I've just started working with it and I'm loving it. And I have pulled straight out for you the Ten of Swords. Yeah, because this is not a subtle energy, right? The Ten of Swords is a big shift. It is often an ending energy. And you know, it can be an ending that really leads to a paradigm shift. It usually talks about, you know, darkness to light, from burnout to energy, from deception to honesty. So you could be, you know, going through a situation that feels really heavy or has been a challenge, or maybe you are feeling hard done by in some way. But there is some meditation and contemplation that needs to happen around this. Now, maybe you don't have quite the full picture or all of the information yet. That is a possibility. It could be that you're needing that new path to step onto, and you're needing that to reveal before you can, you know, transition out of a situation. And of course it's saying, well, look, make sure you've got that. You can see that first stepping stone before you act. Yeah, because we're looking at tower energy here, and this can, like, Ten of Swords in the tower is, you know, it's pretty much like burn it to the ground and start again energy. It's, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Now, the tower says to me that you're dealing with a situation that at its foundation, it's losing support, right? It can't hold up anymore. There's something fundamentally like shaky about it. And you know it's not in alignment for you anymore. But we have to pick our timing, right? Because we don't want to go down with the tower, and we don't want to create a situation where, you know, the tower is falling and we don't have that safety net in place. So that's what I'm getting here. I think you know what this is. I mean, for some of you, the tower might be, you know, you might be on the receiving end of that, but you are being asked to take that pause and really get that strategy and get that plan together. And there's always a way. Queen of Cups, yep, there's always a way to make that happen. I mean, she is almost like a little bit of an angel energy, a little bit of a savior energy, and this can be in the form of, you know, somebody that you know, like a really caring friend or family member or a counselor or a therapist. Or I actually feel this is somebody who has really positive insight for you. Hey, maybe it's even this reading. And maybe that's why you're being asked to meditate and contemplate. So I feel there's somebody around you in your environment, like this is strong water sign energy, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, who just might have that right bit of advice or could actually link you to that new path, that new plan, like, hey, come and stay at my place, or I can give you a loan while you're transitioning out of this, or here's an idea. It's that kind of energy. So it's like an emotional support as well. Right. Yeah, and Ten of Cups. So you are swapping the Ten of Swords for the Ten of Cups by going through this tower. And often that is the case. Sometimes it's our darkest initiations that lead us to the brightest dawn. But we have to have the bravery to go through the tower, to go through that period where we burn it down and rise again. So you've got the Ten of Cups coming, and that for me is one of my, you know, best life energies. Now I see someone who's grasping the Ace of Cups here, of which the Queen of Cups is always shown like holding one single cup. So basically this is a sign for me, take what that Queen of Cups is offering you. She is the key. She is the key to the gateway of this beautiful, like, positive new reality. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And if you were in two minds before this reading, this is definitely saying it is time to go through the tower, because if not, you may Seven of Swords yourself, and that can be like the sabotage of like, well, I'll just stay in the tower. Or, you know, there could have been, for many of you with the Tower, Ten of Swords and Seven of Swords, somebody who has really undermined you here, somebody who may have like cheated, stolen, deceived, betrayed. I know they're strong words, but with all three of those cards, like, it feels like there is an elevated or escalated level to this. But we need to acknowledge that sometimes the Seven of Swords can be within ourselves, right? When we might you know, knee-jerk reaction, or we might sabotage, or we might just stay, like I said, in the burning tower. It is time for justice, very strongly. I'll make that the last card, the Libra energy of justice. Really, she wants to bring that balance, that temperance, that soothing energy to you. But there's a big decision that needs to be made, and you need to think about the future and the way forward and make that change. But it is the initiation to the Ten of Cups. There could even be a legal component to this situation, like challenging a contract or a divorce or something of that level is what I'm feeling. It feels like that the stakes are really, really high, but you also have the opportunity to really elevate your life by making a really sound decision. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Saggy. I hope it gave you what you needed. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading, then please do follow the first link down below. I'll leave my website link there. There's also my Instagram and TikTok links below. They are other platforms I'm very interactive and active on. And also I have a free tarot, Learn Tarot Quick Guide, and 2 paid courses as well. If you'd like to get started reading the cards for yourself, family and friends, you can find all that information underneath this video. I'll leave it there, Saggy. Bye for now.